Yeah, okay. Any views expressed are the opinion of the guest. That's not a representation because the programming reflects that PoPolitickin with 4 eyes. It's really no competition. Suffocating with the dope. You know I be twisting. Real ninjas out in the field. Now we cotton picking. Not to mention our intention to cover topics and many of the subjects. I got more lines than the deli at the Publix with King Pharaoh. PoPolitickin, I'm pistol whipping. Rappers jeopardizing hip-hop position. My opposition, intuition, prediction like writers on The Simpsons. To witness the glimpses from higher up dimensions. My bitches be fighting gremlins like Phoebe Cates. Let me cook stovetop oven, easy bakes. Hydroponic with them seaweed flakes. Yeah, these rappers started from the bottom. Power bottom, TD Jakes. Unfollowed, talking about have you ever been swallowed? Regardless of race, color, or creed, you get Apollo'd. We PoPolitickin, ticking. We straight PoPolitickin, ticking. When it's a great show, you got to listen. Listen to that PoPolitickin, ticking. This for the PoPolitickin, ticking. We straight PoPolitickin, ticking. When it's a great show, you got to listen. Listen to that PoPolitickin, ticking.
Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Right now, we're live on Facebook, YouTube, live on a lot of sites. Check us out on Twitch, too. 1212, place to be with Brendan Goshay. How you doing, bro?
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I just wanted to give people an introduction. So, I know we in some sim leagues together, but I checked out your music. I'm like, oh, he got some heat.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been doing music for a while now. It's always been like a creative outlet for me. Just just being creative, being that creative kid, something to do.
So, yeah, I would say so. But I guess even with the sim leagues, how did you get involved with the sim leagues?
So as a kid, growing up and stuff like that, me and my cousins and my brothers and all my friends, we've always been into like who can create the best player, put him on a team, and how many championships can we get, and who can build the best team against each other. Like we still do that now. Like we always did that. And then one day I saw an ad for a sim league on Instagram, and then I joined it. And then from there, it was just like I had told my cousins about it. I was just like, bro, it's a sim league. Like we create the player, and it's basically like what we doing already, except like we get to play against other people and can really test like how good we are with this stuff. And then from then on, we found out about the basketball, and then it was history since then.
And I'm in a few with you. How many basketball leagues are you in, or sim leagues in general?
I probably joined, I'd say like overall over the past like 2 or 3 years, I probably joined at least 20 of them.
Damn.
But yeah, I joined, but I say that to say like I've joined 20 of them, but I've probably only stayed in, or the league has only stayed, like the leagues that have actually like successfully been able to stay, probably like 5 consistently for the most part. You got CSBA, ECFL, GSB, the United Sim League for the football, and then I'm in another one, BTP.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5 right there. And then it's probably like a couple of others or whatever that I'm probably in, like with around that I was in. But those are probably like the main 5 that I've been in the most.
Yeah, I think you got to get your player in on BTP. You on the exempt list.
Yeah, man. Look, I was like, bro, I made my player and I thought he was good. And then he's just like, he would always end up being like the 6'7" man, kept bouncing around. And then I think he finally started to get good. And then it was just like, oh yeah, you can't carry over the stuff you bought. I was like, nah, I'm not finna. I had to sit this one out, man. I can't go through that again. I can't do that.
What's up? And then and then with the music, How did you start in music? Give us your musical background.
So I started in music. The youngest, probably I'd say I was in the 3rd grade
Mm.
is when I started to actually like be interested in being like wanting to be a part of the music business. Um since I was a kid though, like younger, I always been like a performer. Me and my cousins, we would do like we were the kids that did we were the entertainment for the family functions. So we'd throw on Michael Jackson and we'd go out there and we'd be the Jackson 5 and I would be Michael. And then, like, so, and then we'd had a hat and try to get tips and stuff from my uncles and aunts and stuff like that. So it started when we was young, just performing and just having fun. And then it went into like, all right, I'm going to try to actually like do something with it. And I started singing and stuff like that. And then I started recording by the time once I got to high school, because around 8th grade or so, I hit a growth spurt and I just started focusing on basketball for the
Mm.
most part. And then as I started to get older, I started to lean back into the music world, and I just have been making music ever since.
You know, where you from?
I'm from Atlanta, so trying to make R&B. At first, I used to rap actually. So at first, I used to rap because
Yeah, I saw your name was like Bobby Page or something.
I had this sing. Well, no. So actually, my rapping days, I was Brand G. That was my
Mm.
rapping days. So like all my family, they would tease me about that name. Like they'd be like Brand G, like when they see me. And then when I started singing and I started like actually like getting good at the singing, that's when I became Bobby Page, because I used to be in the theater at Alabama State. And
Okay.
somebody somebody heard Charlemagne call Chris Brown Bobby Page. So then they said I was the Bobby Page of the theater. So then I was just like, well, I'm Bobby Page then. And then I started to put that as my tag handlers on social media and stuff like that. And then around the Vine days, I had made a video of Chris Brown be like, and then people started calling me Bobby and Bobby Page and stuff like that. Then once it came to me having my first performance, I asked my friend next to me, I said, what should I go by? Should I go by Bobby Page? Or should I go by my real name? He was like, Bobby Page got a ring to it. So then I was like Bobby Page for about, I don't know. I was probably Bobby Page from 2014, for almost, yeah, 2014 to 2021.
Mm.
Yeah, I was Bobby Page for like that stretch. And then eventually I started to feel like I was trying to craft my music and craft my image to what I thought Bobby Page was supposed to be like. So I felt like I wasn't being myself. So I was like, I'm gonna drop the Bobby Page and I'm gonna be myself. And I'm gonna make the music that I want to hear and do the things that I want to do. And that's why when I also started acting and stuff like that, and I was like, I'm gonna be Brendan Goshay, so that when they tie it in, Brendan Goshay is all of that.
Oh, so that's your real name?
Yep, that's my real name. So hopefully nobody get my social and my birthday correct, because it's
Got
a
you.
rap boy.
And then so I was reading you list yourself as a singer and a songwriter. So I mean not singer, songwriter, and actor.
Right.
So when
Uh,
did you get into acting?
so I got into acting. Like I said, like I was into theater. I dabbled in the theater in high school. I wanted to be a sports broadcast analyst, and they put you in what do they call it, collectives, like look, elective classes or whatever, stuff like that. Going into high school, you had to choose what you wanted to, what you initially or eventually wanted to major in college. So they wanted to put you in in classes that kind of fed into that. So they threw me in a theater class in the 9th grade, and that was the first time I actually like sang in front of that many people at one time. Like it was like 50 people. It was a big school. The school that I went to in the 9th grade, it was like 50 people in that theater class, and I had to sing in front of all of them, and I had to act in front of all of them. And the response I got kind of was just like, oh, this is kind of cool. And then I started getting to the theater because that's where all the girls were. So I was just like, there ain't a lot of guys like me in here. So it's kind of like, I get to get my own little selection. You know what I'm saying? It kind of all for myself almost. A little thirsty, little high school. So I was like, I'm gonna stay. I think I'm gonna stick around this theater thing. And then I ended up just taking my personality and putting it on the stage, and it just became fun. And then, like, I got older, I started to do music mainly. But like I said, once I got to a certain point, especially when my daughter was born, I felt like the Goshay name needed to hold a little bit more weight, just in a sense for her. So when they hear that name, like it's a little bit more of a legacy attached to it. So that's when I dropped the Bobby Page, and then that's when I started acting, and I was like, I gotta be my full self, and that was about, like I said, about 2021, and then from then on, it's been progression, really good. I've been in a few projects, a lot of stuff coming out this year, some stuff that has come out, and continue to keep going. But
Yeah.
acting now, I know that I've done music longer, but once I got into acting really became the passion. Like it's a different hunger, it's a different feeling when I book a role, or when I get an audition, or when I'm crafting a character, or really doing the process of a film, or trying to, like, do the scripts and the scene study, and really like grinding to be better, going to like acting classes and stuff like that. Like it's a different beast, and I really like, that's really the passion. That's why I say music has become a creative outlet for me. Like it's just more of an expression. Like, how am I feeling? Or, you know what I'm saying? Or, oh, this is what's moving me right now. And it makes me want to sing and say these words. But with acting, it's like that's the that's the thing right there. That keeps me hungry for real.
Yeah, I see. It's like 10 movies on the movie database. They got you listed for.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Yeah, on a couple things. They about to add on to that. I just got booked for a role today. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say too much on it, but yeah, I got booked for a role today, and I start shooting next week. So y'all will see me on something else real soon. And then when that gets going, I'll send that to you.
Then who's some of your favorite? Give me your top 5 actresses and your top 5 actors.
Okay, so top five. I'm gonna do actors first, because actresses, I'm I suck at names, but I know faces. But I think I got five in mind for actresses. But actors, um, I really suck at saying his name. Giancarlo. Uh,
Mm.
he's in my top five. Jamie Foxx, um, Leonardo, Denzel, and then for my fifth one, for my fifth spot, it's a tough one. Um, there's so many I want to put down at that five, but dang, that's tough. What I said? I said Giancarlo, Denzel, Jamie, Leonardo. I'm gonna have to throw, cause yeah, I'm gonna have to throw childhood in it, because I don't know if it's like he's not the greatest actor in the world, but he was always someone I watched, and that's like Mark Lawrence. So I'm
Okay.
gonna throw, I'm gonna throw Mark Lawrence in the top five, just because like that's my dog. But it's a lot of great actors that I've been studying lately when it comes to that. And for actresses, I'm gonna have to say I like Kimberly Elise a lot.
Mm.
Um, I like, dang, her name just slipped my mind. Oh, um, Julie Smollett. Julie Smollett is really like, she's a like, anytime I see her, she's like really, really good. And whatever she does. Um, Dang, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a
That's it. You just gonna leave me with 2?
I ain't trying to do, I ain't gonna leave with two. I'm gonna say Angela Bassett is always good in everything she's in. What's her name? I can't. Her name is slipping my mind right now. I really like Regina King.
Uh-huh.
I like Regina King, and I like Taraji P Henson too.
Hmm.
I say those are my favorite to watch. That's what I say.
That's what's up. I say,
Yeah.
did you see that thing about how Taraji was talking about like a lot of female actresses get underpaid?
Yeah, especially black actresses. Yeah, yeah. She went on a like that's basically what she did during the whole Color Purple promo tour. She was talking about how that was, and I think what hurt her about it was the fact that she was getting underpaid by another black woman,
Mm-hmm.
like coming from Oprah and stuff like that. But hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm trying to get up to the level where I can say I'm underpaid. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you like? I guess like as with like a new artist, how do they even navigate? Like, is that like you got to just make sure you got a good agent and stuff? Like, how do you even
I
know what
think
you're supposed to be getting paid?
I think it comes from body of work. I think it's like body of work. Can you put it? It also gauges, can you put butts in the seats? Like, can you bring people out when your name is on the? Can you make people go watch the movie? When you hear Jamie Foxx is a part of it, when you hear Denzel's a part of it, when you hear that these big names are a part of it, does it make you want to go watch that film? Um, and if it doesn't do that, then But I mean, of course, she's gonna feel like her work because she feel like she's been in great movies, and it's just like a different. But it's like I don't know. I think that's the big thing that the industry goes with. If can you bring people to the theaters? But at a certain point, especially going from starting out, I think it's just your body of work as well.
So, so I'm saying you can basically make your own movie and just have the whole soundtrack too, right?
Yeah,
You can,
I actually did that. Well, I didn't make the movie, but the first movie that I ever filmed, and that's what I do all the time. Like things that I've been in, I'll be like, hey, I make music too, and then like, so the first movie I was ever in, I got the opportunity to make the entire score of it with all of my songs. So every song you hear in it is my song. It's a movie called Intimate Confessions. It's out on Amazon and Tubi and I think Voodoo and all of those type of platforms and stuff where they have the movies. But yeah, it's called Intimate Confessions. So every song on there is my song. So I was definitely grateful to do that, get my songs out there.
what's some of your favorite movies on Tubi?
On Tubi,
Yeah.
hmm. Favorite movies on Tubi. I like there's this movie called Cinnamon.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it, but I didn't see it.
Yeah. I like that movie. I kind of like that movie. I like the actors in it as well. There's some good actors in it, but I enjoyed that movie. Is it the greatest movie? I don't know, but I enjoy watching Cinnamon. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of like Tubi originals. But I will do this though, since some of my friends are in Tubi movies, I'm gonna just say that their movies are my favorites to watch. So I think yeah, yeah, some of their movies, if I can pull it up, I don't know all their names by heart. They got a bunch of movies on there. But yeah, so favorite movies to go watch is on Tubi is Intimate Confessions, She's Mine, uh Hood Riches, which will be out soon, but A Gangster's Daughter. Go see Gangster's Daughter. You know what I'm saying? Those
Yeah,
are all.
one of my homies, he a producer. He got hella movies on there. Dennis Reed.
Dennis Reed.
Yeah, he got hella movies on there. Dennis Reed the third. Then
Okay.
it's another guy interviewed too named Swift Sloan. He got a few movies on there too. But
Yeah,
Dennis Reed got a lot of them. He got all those Yeah, he got the movies with what was that? I want to say Hoops. He had like Hoops had like three, four, a whole little series on there.
You
That's
talking
his
about
movie.
like Hoops as in like the model Hoops?
Yeah. She got a movie series on there, and that's his movie series. She's like the lead on there, but he got a lot of more movies on there too. I think that I want to say She's Mine is his. Let me see. I'm gonna look that up right quick. I don't want to mess it up, but yeah, I had him on the show a few times. He be on that grinding.
No, yeah. Let me see. There's a movie. Let me see.
He said he making millions off Tubi. Shit.
He making millions off of Tubi?
Yeah. I'm saying he got a lot of movies on Tubi. So yeah,
Okay.
and I'm saying he a producer. He just put them straight on Tubi and he getting paid because most of his movies, like I guess like his movies actually like, you know how they got some ghetto movies on there.
Yeah.
His movies actually look professional. So it's like people gonna watch them shit. Them the ones they want to watch, like the professional movies, but then all the little ghetto movies is the ones that kind of mess it up. But I don't mind those either, man. Cause I'm always like an A for effort and shit. At least you didn't wait. Cause some people be like, "Oh, I gotta wait till I get everything." I respect the people that just be like, "Man, we just gonna do this shit and we'll fix it later." Yeah, you ain't gonna never start like that. So I respect them if they just put something out. But sometimes it's just like, dang, y'all. It's like some of it be wild though. So,
but yeah, some of the I feel like some of these Tubi movies it's I like the Tubi movies, and I like the fact that it gives especially our culture and our our people, it gives us a chance to be able to put our things out there and show that we can produce these type of movies and be creative. My only thing is especially with how I feel about my craft when it comes to acting, is that you can tell the difference between people who are in it to just be like, you can tell the people who are like in it to just be on TV to say that they're in a movie, and then you have people who are in the movie just because they are somebody wherever they are locally. You know what I'm saying? And they're just a face to be like, oh, such and such is in the movie, and they just doing movies. But there are some really good films on there with really dope actors who are really like trying to build their resume and build their name up to be seen on there. And some people, and I really want those films to be able to get more light shed on them.
Is the strike over?
Yeah, the strike's over. Yeah, the strike. Yeah, the strike. Yeah, strike's definitely.
So did the strike affect you any, or you just how did the strike?
The strike, because my 2023 was going really good. Like for a few months, I legit didn't need a job. Like I didn't need a 9 to 5 for a smooth, like 4 months going into like it probably like the beginning of the year, it was cool. But then like from spring and then the entire summer, I want to say like I was working, like I was shooting like at least 2 projects a month. And it was like a few days, like, and then there was one project I filmed. It's a movie called, I got to talk about that now. It's a movie called Forge, that's going to be coming out in theaters in August. That set me up real good, where I was on that for a few months, and then like filmed something else right after that, paid me really nicely. Filmed something else after that, that was dope, and then like we were about to start filming another. It was about to be another film that we was about to start shooting. That was about to pay me really nicely, and and then it got stopped, and because of that strike, so we couldn't really like go forward with the filming of it because of that. And I was okay hurt, and then after that it was like, but I did get I did end up getting a film that was non-union during the strike. I was able to film something during the strike because it met the guidelines, or like some things were still able to be filmed because of like contractual agreements or whatever that they might have had. As long as it was like non-union and stuff like that, and they didn't use certain things. So I was still able to film something, but other than that, it was like there was nothing being casted other than commercials. For real. So yeah.
And then I remember like before they were saying like it's really important to get your is it SAG card? SAG card, right?
SAG, yeah. But
Is
that's
that still important or no?
so SAG is good if you are booking those type of, like, if you're up there and you build like you doing those type of films, and you want to get paid, like,
What do you mean by those type of
the
films?
SAG rate is probably like, is, you know what I'm saying, that's some big bread. So it's like if you want to get that type of, that type of bread. But the thing is, with the SAG card, if you get a SAG card, you can only do SAG films. So you wouldn't be able to do non-union, because that's a union. So you wouldn't be able to do like non-union. You could do independent, but you wouldn't be able to do like non-union work. And some of the non-unions pay really well. Like I said, like I did a film where it was like union and non-union, but like even with me being non-union, they paid me $3,000. They paid me 3,400 a week, and I was there for 2 weeks. So it was like, and that was non-union. So if I was union, it probably would have been maybe, I don't know how it would have gone. I don't know the exact amount difference, but it would have been more. But I would have only been able to do those type of films. And there are a lot of good non-union films that's going on. But at a certain point in my career, it's inevitable. Like if you keep going at the rate, especially at the rate that I'm going, and I keep building up this, eventually I'm gonna end up being, have to do the SAG and get the SAG card because of the type of films that I want to do when I get older.
So what's your goals right now? Are you just trying to balance music and acting, or you gonna just do acting more, or where you going?
I'm doing, so how I'm playing it, how I'm gauging it is, I'm allowing myself to just experience life when it comes to the music, because I want my music to be authentic and I want it to really come from a real place. So I'm at this stage in my life where, like, the stories is cool, but like I'm pulling from real places, rather it's real, like here and now. So it's like if I hear a track, I'm not just making a song just to make a song, unless I'm writing for someone else. Like if I'm writing for somebody else and they be like, hey, this is for such and such, and they throw on the track and be like, all right, then I'm, But for me, per se, I feel like the music is starting to get a little bit better, and it's starting to form into me, because when I hear something, I need the music to resonate first, and then I can make my words resonate even more. So with that, it's kind of like I'm not taking a break from music, but I allow acting to drive my brand. Like as I'm acting, my face is getting seen more.
Well,
My name is getting seen more. So then when they look for my name, they'll see my music.
but I always look at it like, you can name so many rappers that right when they got into rapping, they really just went into acting and just kind of stayed in acting.
Yeah.
Like even Tupac, like shit, I think Tupac would have probably been left music alone.
Tupac
He probably should
always,
have. He probably should have left music alone.
Yeah, Tupac was always an actor though. From the
Yeah.
jump, he went to
That's full with Jada. Yeah.
But how I look at it is, I think my situation, and I don't know if that's all R&B singers for the most part, but my situation is more like Jamie Foxx, like Trevor Jackson, Jacob Lattimore, those type of situations where it's just like, oh, these dudes are, or even like a Coco Jones, where it's just like we're artists first. We were always singers first, but or artists first, but the acting is what got us to be able to, bust the music door wide open to where to do certain things. So, and I'm fine with that path, because I feel like I'm still doing both at the same time. Like I'm not stopping doing music. I'm still making music now, but I get to be more peculiar and more picky of what I want people to hear, because it's not just that. Like it's not as much pressure, because acting is really like, that's where I can get paid from that now, one, so I can fund the music with my acting while also getting my brand and name out there.
I just thought about it. I actually interviewed a couple of slept on. I would say they slept on actors, musicians. One is Fredro Starr. I think he slept on
Virgil Star?
for his acting. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I
he
didn't.
plays.
Yeah, I didn't know
He
that.
played some good acting roles. And then also I think he played some good roles too. Is Gravy?
Gravy.
Yeah, Gravy's the guy that played Biggie.
He played Biggie in what?
Notorious.
I'm saying. Oh, okay. He does music. You
Yeah.
talking? His name is Jamal. Isn't his name Jamal? Right?
Yeah, his name Gravy. He was the one that
I didn't know he did music.
yeah, he do music. He kind of came out sounding like Biggie. Yeah, you remember that? Yeah, I mean he quit doing music. I guess he quit doing music because
yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know he did music.
yeah, I mean he quit it because I guess he started acting. The acting was taking off more than the music was.
Acting. Acting has that same creative itch that music has. The difference is that it's not sonically, it's physically, and then like I said, you get paid from acting now. Like no matter what you do, like you could be a background extra, you at least getting paid $125 to be somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the acting will make you acting for some people, and then a lot of artists. Like I guarantee you, every artist when they get a role, well, not every artist, but a lot of them, like when they act once, they always be like, "Oh, acting's fun. Like this is easier than music, like that," and they want to do more acting stuff.
Why you think it's easier?
They'll say it's easy because depending on the artist, a lot of people can act like themselves. So if you're asking for someone to act like themselves, like, oh, we need a Glorilla type of person, and you go get Glorilla, and she can be herself, like she gonna be like, oh, it's cake. Like I get to be myself. You giving me a script, and all I gotta do is act like you know what I'm saying, da da da. For the surface part of it, they'll say
Hey,
like, not saying acting is easy, but for an actor to be like, you know what I'm saying, for an artist to be able to be themselves on screen, like within a scene, they'll be like, oh, this is more simpler because you first of all you get the bread right then, and then you don't have to. There's a lot of things you don't have to worry about. Like once you put yourself on the film, and it's over with. Like once they say, oh, that's good, cut. Like you're done with it. Like you ain't got to worry about like, is the chorus nice and people gonna catch on to the hook, and then that like all this extra stuff. So it's just like I think that's the easiest part. People get to be themselves and use their personality on screen.
I was just watching this interview about with Caribou, and she was saying that I guess she used to be Yachty's assistant.
Yeah.
And then she was saying the reason she started rapping is because she saw Yachty get into a movie. And she was like, damn, you can get into movies in rapping? So she just wanted to be a rapper, but she only wanted to be a rapper just to get into movies.
Into acting.
Yeah.
That's how I thought as a kid when I started doing music. That's how I envisioned. That's why I was doing music so heavily before, because I wanted it to be like get on with music, land a movie role or a TV show or something. People be like, oh, he can act too. And then, kind of like that Will Smith. Everybody wants that Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? People always, and sidebar, people always will be like, who's the greatest rapper turned actor? And nobody mentions Will Smith. And that blows my mind every time. Like, did y'all not forget that he started out, he didn't start out acting, he started out rapping. Right. Won a Grammy. He won the first ever rap Grammy. And then became the biggest movie star. I feel like that's the greatest rapper turned actor. But anyways, that's how I envisioned my career to go. I thought I was gonna get into music and then get this role, but that's not how it went. So I feel like my way is the other way around, or whatever. I don't know what's gonna take off first, because I'm also, like I said, I'm also like with songwriting. So I'm still trying to get in the doors with songwriting. So I mean, honestly, I'm just trying to, just do what I love to do creatively and just be able to provide for my family. You know what I'm saying? Nothing less than that. Like provide for my family for what I love to do. That's what I've always done.
I say, speaking of Will Smith, you think he gonna bounce back? He gonna get back like where he was before the slap? Or you think it is what it is now?
I don't think the slap hurt him. Like I don't even think the slap hurt him for real. I think that was just like it might have tarnished a little bit of how people see him, but at the same time, it was like it wasn't like it was like the situation. It was like we saw Will Smith be human for the first time. That's how I look at it. We saw we didn't see Will Smith the star. We saw Will Smith the husband, the person who cares about his wife and what people think of her and what people say of her for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he showed his emotion and it took over him. And it is what it is. I honestly, don't look at Will Smith no different because Will Smith is Will Smith. But I feel like people still fuck with Will Smith. I still feel like.
I won't say, what part of the A you from?
I'm from Decatur. Decatur / Lithonia, so I'm from the east side.
So what you thought about the Super Bowl? Usher was saying,
"Oh yeah, that was
hard. To the A."
Yeah, no, that was hard. I like me and my cousin. We was talking about it in the group chat. We was like, now me, I'm a big Michael Jackson fan, so like I know Usher from the A, but I was still like Michael Jackson got the greatest Super Bowl performance of all time, and I'm going to hold to that. But he was just like Usher might have been the greatest performance ever because we grew up with him or we grew up on him.
And we grew up on Michael.
That's what I said. I said I grew up on Mike. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I think he mean in the sense like
we same age and around same age and shit.
Like as we were being raised, like we actually saw like Usher become Usher. Right. But we really didn't, but we did. I was born in '94, so it was just like. But the thing is, like one of the first few songs that I knew growing up was Blackstreet and Usher. So it was just like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. And he's from Atlanta, so it felt like the Super Bowl, like Atlanta was at the Super Bowl. Like we had a really good representation of Atlanta, especially with him bringing in Ludacris, Lil Jon, and Jermaine Dupri. So it definitely felt like we were watching our childhood, upstage on stage.
Then how you feel about like say Alicia Keys, your girl? You mad or are you good?
She's a performer, man. I mean, I don't feel no type of way because I'm a performer and I understand. I'm like, I pray for my wife and how she feels when I have to have sex scenes and kissing scenes when I'm on film and stuff like that. So it's just like I can't really say nothing about that. I'm gonna be in the same position.
You act like you didn't see it, huh?
Yeah, good job, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. I mean, but Swiss Beats, he knew. I mean, you gotta think, man. Like he knows who he's married to. Like who you with. Like you can't get with an artist or an actor and not understand like who they are and what they do. Like their profession might not be everything of who they are, but it is what they do, and there are things that come with that. So it's like you gotta understand who you with, and sometimes it's like if you got a very beautiful woman, you men out there, y'all gotta have tough skin. And you got if you know why you got with her because she was beautiful. You really don't think other people think she's beautiful too? Like you gotta have tough skin. You gotta remember that. You gotta let that go out the window. Once she become yours, she don't stop being beautiful to everybody else.
And I was just thinking about. I know Swiss Beats probably thinking about how much money they just made being on the Super Bowl. Too.
Exactly. He ain't tripping on that. They just Alicia Keys. Now she came out the gate with the first few notes.
Did you hear what happened?
What happened?
Man, they just Super Bowl edited it out and took the note and cleaned it up and put it back out.
No way.
Yeah, and I was like, man.
So if you go back and watch it, they didn't clean it up.
Yeah, if you like look at it on YouTube, yeah, they cleaned it up and took that note out. But
How
they
you
already called him out.
No, we seen it. We
Yeah.
seen it. It's over. You know, we know it's there. We seen it. Look, when she came, I was like, oh, but then she brought it back. I was like, that's a tough note to start on. That's a hot note. That's a
Right.
hot note to start on, man. So it's like when she came out like that, I was like, oh Lord.
She probably should have came in with the well, she ain't had that much time, but it's probably if she would have just came in with the little, the little "Some People Live for the Fortune," then came into it instead of just hitting that note from the beginning.
Yeah, she should have came in with a run or something to warm it up. The sham, she should have did sham because that right there, it felt like she didn't drink that tea. She passed on that tea before the before going on stage. You can't do that.
And then so what else do you like to do outside of making movies and making music?
Other than Sims leagues,
Mm.
I still play basketball. I actually play on a semi-pro league team right now. They just started up called Action No Mercy.
So you must be kind of good.
I'm pretty decent. I didn't do what I needed to do in the classroom in high school and in college to play. So, but I had the opportunity. But who wants to hear about the opportunity? People only care about people who played. But yeah, I had got offered. I had a scholarship to Savannah State coming out of high school. At that time, they were Division I. Them and I had South Carolina State, and but I chose to go to Alabama State because I wanted to be in the theater, and I figured I was good enough to walk on to Alabama State. I knew I was good. I was confident. I walked in the office and everything. They knew who I was because the school that I went to, we won 3 state championships in a row at Columbia High School. So they was at the games and stuff, recruiting me, other players, looking at us and stuff like that. So it was just like they knew who I was when I came there, but their roster was already full, so I had to sit out. And I was just like, they told me I couldn't play ball. It was just like I wasn't doing nothing but going to the theater and going to go play basketball at the on-campus rec called Lockhart. I was in there like every day, twice a day, trying to get ready just in case a spot opened up, something like that. So, but then after that, I tried to go down to Florida, JUCO. Credits didn't transfer over, or I didn't have enough credits to transfer over, so I was gonna have to pay for school just to try to hoop there. And then after that, I went to a post grad called Action Sports Academy, and I played there. Played with them for a season. But while I was doing that, I was like, I gotta work. I gotta start. I was getting older, so I was starting to get my own things that I had to pay for. So I just started working, and then from there, that's when I was just like, dang, I'm just doing men's leagues and stuff like that. So yeah, I was always pretty, you know what I'm saying, pretty good, pretty decent for how I play. I'm like 6'4", but I ain't super athletic, but I was to the floor and I had IQ, so it's just like I get to my spots and I scored. I get my teammates involved. I do what it takes to win. I know how to win.
My boy, he's in a 45 and up league. They all be hurting and everything, still be trying to play. I'll be like, man, you'll sit down somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
But he love it, but I was like, if you love it, but shit.
The game is the game, man. I feel like that's one of them things where basketball, I'd never be able to like stop playing. Like when I stop playing basketball for like a week, I feel it. I was like, damn, I ain't played ball in a week. I don't like this. Like, I gotta go play ball somewhere right now. Like I gotta get shots up or something. Like I need to just feel the basketball or something like I'm telling you right now, when I get on, not if I get on, when I get on that level where it's like I'm really like making what I'm worth when it comes to my career, when it comes to like acting and music and stuff. Me and my homies I just saw the other day on Instagram, these rich dudes they went to the Oklahoma game, sat courtside, or they was in the suites or whatever. They paid a bunch of money to go to the game, And then after the game was over, they rented out the game and had open.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I sent that to them. I was like, that's us. Like, there's no way I'm not renting out State Farm's arena and hooping at where the come on, man. I'm for sure doing that. That's
I was like,
me.
Yeah, I was saying you don't want to get on one of them like celebrity games. You know how they be having the celebrity
for sure. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Like the crew league that they have, where they have like the rappers and the musicians and the hosts and the actors. Oh, I'm so
Quavo and all them.
I'm definitely, if they still got that going on, I definitely got my team, because I play ball for real. Not saying some of them dudes, like, I feel like my competition is like, it's gonna be like Breezy, like Chris Brown, Quavo, J. Cole, the guys who can really like hoop for real. I'm gonna be in that category, but I'm better than them, like, for sure.
That should be crazy. I be seeing them with shooting coaches and shit. Like, damn.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be me. No, for real. When that's gonna be me. I'm gonna be training back. Like, that's my training. Basketball is how I stay in shape. Like, that is my training. Like, so like when I'm getting ready for roles, obviously I'm gonna go like workout and stuff like that. But basketball, like, I'm gonna train like an NBA player when I get on, especially like when I get up there. I'm gonna train like an NBA player, and we're gonna be having runs, because I'm gonna make sure I'm the best basketball playing celebrity of all time. Like, there's not gonna be nobody who can guard me who's going to be as a celebrity, an actor, artist, rapper, singer, nobody. I don't want nobody to ever say that they're better than me when it comes to basketball. Like, nobody. Because I know, and the thing is, like, when we go, I know guys, I got friends in the league, I got friends that went overseas, I ain't got friends that's like, got their jersey hung up at their colleges and stuff like that. Like, I got guys, like, I can name, you can look their stats up right now, like this guy like Nate Mason, he's over there in Puerto Rico. He might be a Puerto Rico legend over there. Like, he didn't killed it. Like, he didn't going crazy over there. My boy Kevon Harris, he plays for Orlando Magic right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going for the big dogs. Like, we not gonna mess around. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm definitely ready for a celebrity game, especially NBA All-Star. I need that celebrity game one day.
Who's some of your favorite players in the NBA right now?
In the NBA right now?
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I like Trey. I like Trae Young. I'm trying to name young guys, because the old guys, they're too easy, like the Kevin Durant's and the, you know what I'm saying, LeBron, Chris Paul, stuff like that. Yeah, those guys are always good. But definitely my favorites are right now, Anthony Edwards, Shai. I like Trey. Who else? I know those three right there are probably like the main ones for the most part. People say I play like, now because of the generation, people say I play like Jason Tatum. His game is cool. I don't even watch Jason Tatum like that, but I think it's just how I play. They say I play like Jason Tatum.
I was gonna say, do you try to make your sim player play like you, or your sim player play completely different?
I make my sim player play like, how I make my sim players is the guys that I had in like the CSBA definitely, he played like me. Like, the player that I had at CSBA, he definitely played like me. I definitely try to make, like, if I make a shooting guard, small forward, 9 times out of 10, I'm crafting them to play like how I would have been if I would have reached my full potential, for the most part, and how I play. So 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna always make a guy who can shoot, pass, and he can get to the rack, but he ain't gonna do nothing too crazy. But he's always gonna be able to either shoot and play make, for sure. I always make somebody who can shoot and play make. That'd be my main thing. Like, I be wanting my players to average 20, 5 and 5. And then, like, so like 1.5 steals and a block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about the defense, because I heard they be like, your players be lacking on defense sometimes.
Shit, no. Not me. Not in GSB. See, look, the GSB and the GSB, they be trying to play me in the GSB. So at first, when I was coming in the GSB, I was he's defensive, he can get to the rack. Like that's all they said I can do. They said I couldn't shoot at all. And then I get to the league and I'm shooting and stuff. Now they want to say I don't play no defense. And it's just like, bro, what do y'all want from me? So it's like, it's cool. It's cool now. This year, this off season, I've been working on. I mean, not to try to put myself out there, but I mean, I honestly feel like I'm gonna be one of the best players next year because I'm working on my defense and my passing. And I said this about a lot of guys. I feel like this year, a lot of guys are gonna be working on one badges or their defense. It's gonna be real defense. Like the defense finna get real heavy. I feel like everybody working on their defense in the GSB because everybody know they can score now, or they've been trying to score, or mainly the people like that was trying to score or trying to be the best scorers. They about to start working on all their defense.
Yeah, I can't give away my sauce. I be trying to work on everything though.
Nah, I be trying to work.
But like my whole thing is I go hard on like my player, like his playmaking is like crazy. Right. So I got like all gold, like I got like 4 gold playmaking badges. So I try to be and then my he big too, so and he can shoot. Yeah. You know I won the 3-point contest last year, right?
Yeah.
I would say you remember I was coaching you in the prep league.
I know he was coaching in the prospect league. That's what I'm saying. Like they didn't see
we just had them fools quit upgrade. That's the only thing I don't like about. I mean, it's cool, but it's like, man, that shit mess you up when people don't upgrade. They don't understand how important that shit is. So it's some people they pay that money and they don't even upgrade. It's like, why you paying money not to upgrade? Exactly. That's wild.
I took over that same team I was coaching, and it's 2 guys consistently. They come to me every week with their points every week. So don't be surprised if a Jason Breeze, I'm gonna say their name, Jason Breeze Jr. and Jason Voorhees. Those 2 guys, they come to me every week, and I'm making them kind of like well-rounded, but then at the same time, it's just like they're gonna get. I'm making them better in the sense to where it's like they're not inching up as much, so they can like be some sleepers, and then they just contribute. You know what I'm saying? Whichever way, because that was my main thing in the prospect. Like the first things I put up was like my athleticism, all my athleticism, and my ball handling, and being able to make layups, and go to the free throw line. And ever since, like it's shown, like my player has been the same ever since. When it comes to that 4th quarter, he gonna make the layup or he gonna go to the free throw line to get us in the clutch. He's not gonna try to like shoot no 3 in the lane. He gonna try to go to the rack. But
yeah, I really had to sit there like every week. I sit there really focused on my player. Like I gotta figure out how I want him to play. But like right now, I like how I got him playing. But
yeah,
it's more than you, like I said, because I've been good on my team. Like I've been like top. Well, we had Caramello that first season, and he was the top player. But last year, I was the top player. But you need more than just you. So we just trying to build a solid team overall.
Look, man, I don't know what the stigma was with NOLA. I don't know why we work hard over there, like trying to figure out how to get everybody involved. I think my thing is especially like the first 2 years, everybody felt like they could be a star because everybody felt like they was on the same plane because everybody was basically coming in together.
Right.
So it's like everybody feels like they could be the star. And it's just like, but you gotta look at the way that you building your player, like,
right.
You know what I'm saying, compared to like other people in the league who are the stars, who are outshining other players. And then it's just like, bro, you can't. Eventually, certain players are gonna be role players, and you're gonna have to be okay with somebody's gonna have to be okay with that.
Man, I had this. That's what I'm saying too. It'd be crazy though, because like some players, like especially if they be rookies, they don't want to they just want to come in and be the top players, or they be like, oh, why I'm not scoring. But then they made all defense. It's like, bro, you just made all defense, but you left us thinking you didn't have a good season. So
yeah,
you always gotta find the right people. That's my whole thing. I like to get the right. I gotta find the right people. Then I'd rather go with that than anything.
Yeah.
just get the right people that want to win. That's kind of like in life. Like you just gotta have the right people to work with. Some people just, I don't know. It seems like they just want to be happy sometimes, no matter what. They gotta find something to complain about. You been playing 24? You got on 24 yet?
Yeah, I'm on 24. Yeah, we be playing on 24. We don't play as much as I used to, but yeah, I be playing it sometimes. I don't know. It's just it got boring real fast, or not even really got boring real fast. But like we be playing them sim leagues, and I be too busy like testing them out. I don't even really get to play. I don't really play the game like that because I be too busy trying to like do sims and stuff for the sim leagues to get ready for that.
Yeah, that's all I be doing pretty much. And then now I actually started playing. I don't know if you know about this game called Undisputed. It's a boxing game.
It's
Huh?
It's out.
Yeah, it's been out.
Undisputed. Like
It's been out for a while. Yeah.
I need a box. Yeah, I've been waiting for a new boxing game for a minute, bro. I'm trying to
Yeah,
play boxing.
they just came out with the career mode now, so I'm on that now. But now they got Garcia on there. They got
Ryan
Crawford.
Garcia?
Yeah, they got Crawford. They got Sugar Ray. They got Dante Wilder. They got Fury.
Yeah, I'm trying to play. I'm trying to play.
They got a lot of people. It's on the computer though. You gotta get on your
PC.
Yeah, but that shit hard.
I got PC though. So.
Yeah, it's on Steam. Yeah, you gotta get that shit, man.
Yeah,
shit like it's like better than I mean, it's kind of like remind you of Fight Night, but it just got better fighters. But it's pretty good. Like I said, I be playing the career mode now, so I'm on that.
I'm gonna do that because I'm trying to get into streaming, but I'm trying to play games where like something that's new to me, so I can have like real reactions and stuff like that.
So. Yeah, everybody waiting on that. I know the Grand Theft Auto supposed to come out next year. Then they talking about I guess the college football about to come out.
Yeah. So it's gonna be it's a lot of new games that people are gonna want to see other people watch. So people got to start getting their streaming up now and get people so that once that game come out, everybody to come like watch you play it. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do like get my streaming a little bit up for the summer, so I can like when I start playing them games and I'm start doing that stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to get a bag everywhere I can.
Yeah, we had Damon here from he asking is it on PC. Yeah, it's on PC. It's Undisputed. Yeah, I'm playing it right now. That shit hard. Y'all gotta get on that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be on that for sure.
And then what would you like to say to your fans and supporters?
Just don't lose faith in me. Just keep on believing in me. I got a lot of stuff coming, movies, music coming soon as well. But I just really appreciate anybody who is rocking with me for the most part. Cause I know like in this time, like a lot of people, lose attention span of people, and it's just like because they on to the next trendy thing. So anybody who rocking with me, man, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the support too. It really goes a long way.
That's what's up. He said my team up by 1 in the 4th. Yeah, my team playing right now. ESBL.
Oh, man, I can't. Man, that be man. ESBL, man. Hey, y'all in here right now, man. You look, y'all be making me look. Y'all be making me look like just anything. I done had three different type of faces. I was looking like Tyson Chandler, and then all of a sudden they had me looking like the drug lord off of Bad Boys 2 at one point. Now I look like goddamn Brian Scalabrine. They got me with 2 knee pads on and stuff. I'm like, bro, can y'all get my character right? Because I like my character to look almost similar to me, if not like to the character. Because like, Enrique de Jesus, you know what I'm saying? He supposed to look cool, you know what I'm saying? But y'all be doing me dirty, man. Y'all be doing me dirty. Y'all got me looking like an old scientist teacher that used to hoop in JUCO or something like that. Oh, man.
He said hit him up directly.
Look, I see the message. Look, you see how I look now? Make me look like me. Do I look like I'm supposed to look like that? Come on, man. Y'all gotta be looking like Bill Nye the Science Guy if he was 7 foot. Like,
yeah, some people be taking that shit serious, man. They be wanting
to man, I need my swag. I need my swag right, man. No cap.
That's what's up. Yeah, I would say. So you want to hit him with? Yeah, I appreciate talking to you, man. We had a nice interview.
Man, appreciate it. I appreciate having me, man.
Yeah, no doubt. You want to hit him with your social media and everything?
Yeah, just follow me on Instagram at the Brendan Goshay, TheBrendangoshay. Yeah, just really, you could type in Brendan Goshay anywhere, BrendanGoshay, and you can find me. Music and stuff like that. I had some music that had came off of a platform. I need to put that back on there so y'all can have that music as well. But I got new music coming. I have a movie that's coming out in theaters in August called The Forge. I have a movie out on Lifetime right now called My Husband's Seven Wives. Y'all please go watch that. My first TV movie. I have a scary movie that's coming out, a thriller movie that's coming out, a bunch of movies that's coming out this year. So like y'all just stay tuned. I got a lot coming and I'm still booking. So I'm still doing shows. So y'all just tap in with me.
You said you on Lifetime?
Yeah, I had a movie on Lifetime. My Husband's Seven Wives.
Oh, that means you locked in with all the grandmamas.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody watch They all watch Lifetime.
Look, man, that to me when I found out it was gonna be on Lifetime, I was like, man, I'm gonna be on Lifetime. That's a different demographic right there. You know, you get that type of money. If you can bring them to the TV and to the movies, you gonna get some bread. So that I like how it broadened my horizons with that one. I was like, yeah, I might be meant to do this for real. You know what I'm saying? I got to be on Lifetime for, you know what I'm saying, when them white folks like you, you know what I'm saying? That's where the money comes in.
You got any shout outs?
Shout outs. I don't know. I mean, shout outs. I mean, I shout out to all the people that believe in me. All of everybody that listens to my music, everybody that supports me, everybody that comes to my shows, everybody that's down with me. I give a shout out, you know, my moms, sisters, my brothers, my pops, all my families, people that be holding me down. I give a shout out Kayla Wood, she be holding me down. So yeah.
All right, y'all. We out to the next time. I gotta post my damn t-shirt link so they go buy some shirts. I got Spotify out here now.
And I want to give a shout out to my daughter. She's my whole world. Brooklyn Haven Goshay. Yeah, I wouldn't. She's 100% piece of me, and every time I look at her, I look at everything I need to do. So.
Yeah, I got a 4-year-old daughter. That shit, it make you act different when you got a daughter.
Yeah, man. I be wanting to look. She fell. She was running around the house. Told her not to run. She fell down, busted her lip. A part of me wanted to beat up the floor. You know what I'm saying? And then like I can't do nothing but hold her, and she got blood in her mouth, and I'm like, oh baby, you gotta listen to daddy when he tell you not to run. Please listen to daddy when he tell you not to run. I'm holding her tight, and I was like, oh, that little girl, man. I can't stand to see. Oh, that's my baby right there.
All right, y'all. We out to the next time.
All right, y'all.